Yo, what is going on, everyone? Ryan C here, the Lux Trader. And if you guys don't know, I spent a couple of years working at a hedge fund here in Dubai and other several financial institutions. And today's I don't want to scream, I'm so excited. I don't want to get too loud because I'm in public. But today is a fucking crazy day. Guys, I just bagged 160,000 US dollars on one gold trade. So I have a chart in front of me. I'm gonna break that down for you guys, explain how that happened, how I made 160 bags in one day. I feel like the happiest guy in the world right now. I don't wanna get too excited again, but yeah. We're gonna go through the charts, again, break that shit down for you guys, tell you what happened. Because a lot of people were saying gold's gonna go up and break the previous all-time high, when I knew it wasn't. As a matter of fact, I actually sold a lot of my physical gold near all-time highs. And now I just shorted and you guys saw the result. Other than that, we're gonna drink a matcha and just relax. So come on guys, come have a look at the charts. All right guys, so as you all should know, hopefully, gold has been absolutely flying over the past year. Come have a look. We ended up making a new all-time high at around 4550. And I'd be lying if I said I sold there. My physical gold, I didn't sell there. I actually bought physical gold at around, I started buying around 3.3, and my last purchase of a 100 gram bar was around 3.65, 3.67, so 6.7, damn. And so, yeah, my average buy price, let's say around 3.5 for physical gold. But I have been trading gold on MetaTrader, like CFDs, for a very, very long time now, and that's mainly what I trade. And so, yeah, so I've been trading gold the entire way up from around 4.2. I was taking buy positions the entire way up. I was swing trading and intraday scalping, but mainly swings. I would hold them for around a week or so, sometimes a bit less, sometimes a bit more, but typically around a week. And as you guys can see, every single time we had a retracement, this was the cleanest and nicest uptrend I've ever seen in a very long time. Every single time we had a retracement, as you guys can see, retracement, we'd go back up, retracement, pull back up, retracement, pull back up higher, retracement, back up higher. Like, it doesn't get simpler than that. When the first thing you learn in the markets is higher high, higher low means the uptrend. Every single time we made a higher low, I was buying, and we continue flying upwards. So we made it all the way back up to around that 4.5K mark. We made the all-time high. And then disaster struck, as it does in the markets. As you guys can see, we had the massive sell-off. It was a clean head and shoulders pattern here, shoulder, head, right shoulder, and then massive, massive, massive sell-off. And everyone thought, okay, this is a regular market correction. Gold's gonna continue flying back upwards. As people, psychology gets into play. When an asset starts to fly up non-stop for a very long period of time, people get too greedy. And so everyone thought it's just normal retracement. We're gonna continue back upwards, but this is not normal retracement. When you have a dip from 4,453 down to 4,303, that's $250 move in a day. That's not normal. That's the market telling you, okay, I'm exhausted, sellers are now in control, and momentum has shifted. And so we went back down. We went down to this level, some consolidation, some ranging action, and then there was a small gap here at the market open, and then market went upwards for a bit, and then again we saw some consolidation. Now, what I found really interesting and how I took my short position that made me one of my biggest trading days ever is we made this high right here, this swing high of around 4,500. Perfect psychological level, 4,500. And then we started going lower and I saw a downtrend forming. And so I said, okay, gold's obviously in a downtrend. Let me find a good time to short. Let me find a good entry point to get in the markets with some big lot sizes, for some big sells. And let me zoom in real quick so I show you guys my entry, because I had barely any drawdown whatsoever on this trade. As you guys can see, my entry right here was almost, I saw that this high right here could not break the previous swing high. So once I saw this become a resistance point, I knew, okay, the market's unable to even break the previous swing high that happened. Obviously, this is a major resistance point. Obviously, I should go short. And so I opened a 40 lot short. And I was targeting, let me show you guys, what I was targeting initially was this massive wick, but I thought, okay, my philosophy in the trade is you have a target in mind, but give the trade space to breathe. So instead of putting my stop, my take profit right here where most traders would put it, I put it even a bit lower because, again, working in an institution, working in a hedge fund, I learned these sorts of tips and tricks of, you know, survive first, profit second, give your stops and your take profits places to breathe. And so, honestly, I didn't miss much. I missed like, from my TP, there was an extra, a $3 move down. So I didn't miss much. Honestly, this one of my best trades I've ever taken in my entire life. Talk about a sniper entry. Very simple, guys. I made a lot of money, but I stuck to the basics. Swing high, couldn't break it. Downtrend, you know, the wick could not break the previous candle's high. Clear resistance forming, took a short. Very, very clear targets. Put my stop loss, come have a look. Put my stop loss a little bit higher than the previous swing high. Again, giving the trade space to breathe. Put the take profit a bit under the swing low. Again, give the trade space to breathe, and played out perfectly. Less than 1 day, 160 bags made. So, that's done. I hope you guys take some solid information from that. If you want to take away anything from the trade I just took, the main thing is give your trade space to breathe. Only trade when there's obvious key levels going on in the market. Don't trade when there's uncertainty. Don't trade when the market's ranging. Only trade clear setups. Only trade when there's clear trends, a clear uptrend, a clear downtrend. Look for solid entries and you'll make a whole lot of money. And again, guys, like I always say, you gotta think less and trade better.